Welcome to another GCN Tech unboxing. And as with all GCN Tech unboxings, there is a chance to win. And this week, we have got a very special prize. And I am proper excited about this because I've done loads of GCN Tech unboxings, but this is the first one where I actually kind of get the prize too. Because this week, we are unboxing the brand new GCN Custom Kit from Castelli. For your reference, I'm 185 centimeters tall, 69 kilos, and I'm wearing a size medium jersey and shorts. For those of you who didn't see the news in the last GCN show, we have a new kit provider here at GCN, and that is Castelli. Now, to celebrate this, we're going to give away some of the custom kit. 3 lucky viewers will each win a pair of shorts, a jersey, and a Gabba. Pretty good, isn't it? Now, stay tuned to the end of the video for details on how to enter. It's completely free. But in the meantime, let's crack open the boxes packets and see what we're dealing with. Now, Castelli is one of the oldest names in cycling clothing, a brand that is synonymous with style, tech, and design, and the roots of which go as far back as 1876 in Milan. Also, it's also another name for the Italian white wine grape, the Trebbiano, in case you're wondering. Anyhow, in 1972, Eddie Merckx even used a special Castelli skin suit to break the hour record, a garment that at the time was completely cutting edge. And here we're giving away some of their top of the range products. So the jersey is the Aero Race 6 jersey, and the bib shorts are the Free Aero Race 4 short, as used by Team Ineos, but also now GCN. So I actually owned the original version of the Aero Race jersey, and now this is the Aero Race 6, so it's in its 6th version. But it's fascinating to see how it's evolved and how it's continually been improved over those different generations. This is completely different. My original one didn't even have a full-length zip, whereas this one's got a full-length zip now. There's a deceptively large amount of tech crammed into a garment like this. So the jersey was actually designed using CFD, or computational fluid dynamics, to make it as aerodynamic as possible, and that was used to determine where the best place was to put the seams and things like that to trip the air from laminar to turbulent flow. And you've got mesh on the back, and the pocket placement and the pocket size is all carefully considered. And a lot of what Castelli does is derived from feedback from the pro athletes and pro teams they work with as well, and they listen to those people to continually improve the products. But I guess the big news is our new design, because it's changed. We've now got a lot more red going on, which I like red and white, big fan of that. And we've got these facets of different shades of red that kind of like cut across the bottom of the jersey. And then on the back, black pockets, and then just a lighter red with some more facets of different red on the back as well. Nice. Let's crack open the shorts. So these are the Free Aero Race 4 short, the 4th generation. And again, yeah, I had like the Free Aero Race original bib short. It's amazing how much, again, it's different from my old ones. The grippers are a lot deeper than the old ones. Grippers used to be a lot narrower on shorts, which would kind of like almost have a tendency to sort of dig in a bit, and well, they could give you sausage legs if you weren't careful. But yeah, look how wide they are. And then on the inside, we've got this Progresso X2 pad, which is a nice new chamois pad, which feels really quite firm and substantial. And then on the legs, we've got this Vortex fabric that go around your thighs. And again, that's there for aerodynamics. Castelli reckons that this helps trip up the air and turn it from laminar into turbulent flow and keep the airflow attached longer, making you a bit more aerodynamic. You've got some nice wide straps at the top as well, so they don't like dig into your shoulders. And then this nice stretchy mesh on the back that helps you breathe. And then this is a proper cool detail, right? That on the back of the short straps there, that is a radio pocket, which is really handy for the pros when they have their team radios, or you could just put your keys in it. Or if you're presenting it's the perfect pouch for your microphone to go in as well. So that's the shorts, but as mentioned, that's not all. We are also giving away GCN branded Gabbas. Yep, the Gabba, an absolute game changer when it was first launched. And right now, it's about the 10-year anniversary of the Gabba. But if you're unfamiliar, the story of its origins is a good one. So, pro rider Gabrielle Rash was riding for the Cervelo test team at the time, and they were sponsored by Castelli. And the team was working with Castelli to develop new products. And Gabrielle, nicknamed Gabba, wanted a garment that he could wear for foul, wet weather that wasn't baggy, that didn't flap around in the wind and be unaerodynamic like a rain cape. And the result was this. In fact, speaking of the Cervelo test team, I think I know a rider that used to ride for them. Nope, it escapes me. Anyway, the Gabba has been such a successful product that every major clothing brand has copied it and brought out their own version. But initially, many pro riders were buying Gabbas, even if they weren't sponsored by Castelli, and wearing them when the weather was bad. This resulted in a lot of UCI fines being dished out. And for a while, as a bit of a joke, Castelli sold the Gabba with black marker pens so that you could blot out the white Castelli logos if you weren't sponsored by Castelli. Now in its 4th generation, I tell you what, it's evolved a lot as well. There's a lot of new features on this, like the jersey and the shorts. But my favourite thing is the fact that this one has a GCN logo. Little one on the front, big one on the back. Nice. Now, you've also got taped seams to improve waterproofing. So on the shoulders there, you can see the tape seams. They're actually made from reflective material as well for added visibility. Also got a nice reflective strip on the back there, just below the pockets. But the biggest change is not immediately obvious when you look at the garment, because it's the fabric that's different. They now use Gore-Tex Infinium, which is exclusive to Castelli. Now this is an improvement on the original windstopper fabric they used. According to Castelli, it's got better insulation and also better water resistance and water repellency than the original windstopper. The construction's a bit different as well now, so it's a bit more insulating on the front of the jacket to keep your chest warm, and on the back, it's a bit lighter to help you breathe where you sweat a bit more on your back. Speaking of which, we've also got 2 pockets now at the back instead of the old 3, and that has come from direct feedback from Team Ineos, who said that 2 big pockets was easier to access when you're wearing gloves and you want to get food than having 3 slightly smaller ones. Also, we've still got the classic long tail at the back of the Gabba, a feature from the original with the scorpion on it. Now, the idea behind that, if you're unfamiliar, is a simple but genius idea. It just gives your bum a bit more coverage so that when you're riding through cold, horrible, wet weather, you don't get that icy cold spray all over your bum. Ugh. I mean, it almost makes me look forward to riding in the rain. No, actually, it doesn't. But you know what they say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad kit. Now, obvs, if you win, you'll get to select your own personal size. So I'd suggest using Castelli's sizing chart on their website and measuring yourself up. And also, there's a women's cut available as well, so don't worry about that. Now for the part you've all been waiting for. How do you win the best looking cycling kit in the world? I mean, I might be biased, I know, but I mean, come on, like, it's pretty nice. Well, anyway, it's really easy. All you need to do is click on the link in the description down below, and that will take you to our giveaways page. Fill in your details, it's completely free to do so, and you'll be in with a chance of getting your hands on the jersey, the shorts, and the Gabba. And the winners are going to be announced in the GCN Tech show. But if you don't win, don't worry, because we're going to be stocking the kit in the GCN shop, as well as a load of other matching accessories and bits too. So socks, arm warmers, leg warmers, all that jazz. Right, I'm going to go and ride in the rain now. Bye. Now I think about it, I don't really need a Gabba because it never rains in the UK.